Discover the 10 richest cities in Brazil. What classifies a city as rich is, above all, its GDP. This is because the gross domestic product is nothing more than the sum of all goods and services produced in a region, evaluated for a certain period. Thus, the calculation becomes a signal when it comes to the economic sector of a municipality. Number 10. Savior. With GDP of BRL 36,744,670,000. Salvador, the capital of the state of Bahia in northeastern Brazil, is known for its Portuguese colonial architecture, Afro-Brazilian culture, and tropical coastline. The Pelourinho neighborhood is its historic heart, with cobblestone alleys ending in large squares, colorful buildings, and Baroque churches, like São Francisco, with gold-plated woodwork. Number 9. Fortress. With GDP of BRL 37,106,309,000. Fortaleza is the capital of the state of Ceará, in northeast Brazil. The city is known for its beaches, with red cliffs, palm trees, dunes, and lagoons. The city's folkloric traditions can be seen in dance performances at Teatro José de Alencar, an Art Nouveau building inaugurated in 1910. Another architectural highlight is the Metropolitan Cathedral. Number 8. Guarulhos. With GDP of BRL 37,139,404,000. Guarulhos is a municipality in the metropolitan region of São Paulo, in the state of São Paulo, Brazil. It is the second most populous city in the state, the 13th most populous in Brazil and the 53rd most populous in the American continent, with 1,291,784 inhabitants, according to the 2022 IBGE census. Guarulhos was founded on December 8, 1560, by the Jesuit priest Manuel de Paiva, with the name Nossa Senhora de Conceição de Guarulhos. Number 7. Porto Alegre. With GDP of BRL 43,038,100,000. Porto Alegre is the capital of the state of Rio Grande do Sul, in southern Brazil. In the main square, Praça Marechal Deodoro, is the Metropolitan Cathedral, in Renaissance style, with religious murals on the outside. The Piratini Palace, in neoclassical style, is the seat of the state government. The city is known as a gateway to the huge gorges of the Aparados da Serra National Park. Number 6. Manaus. With GDP of BRL 48,598,153,000. Manaus, on the banks of the Rio Negro in northwest Brazil, is the capital of the vast state of Amazonas. It is an important starting point close to the Amazon rainforest. To the east of the city, the dark Rio Negro converges with the muddy Rio Solimões, resulting in an incredible visual phenomenon called the meeting of the waters. The combination of tributaries forms the Amazon River. Number 5. Belo Horizonte. With GDP of BRL 51,661,760,000. Belo Horizonte is the capital of the state of Minas Gerais, in southeastern Brazil. Surrounded by mountains, the city is known for the huge Mineiro Stadium. Built in 1965, the stadium also houses the Brazilian Football Museum. Nearby is the Lagoa de Pampulha. Number 4. Curitiba. With GDP of BRL 53,106,497,000. Curitiba is the capital of the state of Paraná, in the southern region of Brazil. The panoramic tower, which has an observatory on top, stands out in the city skyline. Known as a cultural center, Curitiba is home to several performance spaces, such as the Ópera de Arame, a tubular steel structure with a transparent roof, and the enormous Centro Cultural Teatro Guaira. Number 3. Brasília. With GDP of 149,906,319,000 Brazilian reals. Brasilia, inaugurated as the capital of Brazil in 1960, is a planned city distinguished by its white and modern architecture, essentially designed by Oscar Niemeyer. In the cockpit is Praça dos Três Poderes, whose name comes from the three government agencies that surround it. Number 2. Rio de Janeiro. With GDP of BRL 190,249,043,000. Rio de Janeiro is a large Brazilian city by the sea, famous for the beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, the 38-meter-high statue of Christ the Redeemer atop Corcovado Mountain, and Sugarloaf Mountain, a granite peak with cable cars to its summit. The city is also known for its large favelas. The exciting carnival, with floats, extravagant costumes and samba dancers, is considered the largest in the world. Number 1. São Paulo. With GDP of BRL 443,600,102,000. São Paulo, Brazil's financial center, is among the most populous cities in the world, with diverse cultural institutions and a rich architectural tradition. There are symbolic buildings such as the Neo-Gothic Cathedral, the Martinelli Building, a skyscraper inaugurated in 1929, and the Koppen Building, with its curved lines designed by the modernist architect Oscar Niemeyer. The colonial-style Church of Patio do Colégio marks the place where the Jesuit priests founded the city in 1554. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.